Hello, once again. Thank you for tuning in. And if it's the first time, hey, my name is Chandra, and I hope this message blesses you or somebody out there. And today's topic is your authenticity is attached to your authority. My father wants me to come here and talk about how important it is for us to stay original and true to ourselves. Authenticity means genuineness and originality made by God in His own image. It also means being true to your own self, personality, values, and spirit, regardless of the pressures that you're under to act. It also means not being bothered to compromise your identity of who you are just for the comfort of others. Because God has created you unique, different. He has also made you perfect in His own image. God chose you from the foundation of the world, predestined and sanctified. He foreknew you and wants you to trust Him with what He has put inside of you, your uniqueness, your differentness, because there's only one of you in this world. And also, the Bible tells us that we are the clay and God is our potter. We are all the work of His hands. It also goes to tell us in Matthew 10:30 that even the hairs in our head are the works of God's hand. You cannot have your authority without walking in your authenticity. God has given you power and authority to tread on serpentines, and you can only access that power when you walk in your authenticity. Your authenticity is attached to your authority, and you cannot have your authority or tap into the fullness of your authority without walking into your authenticity. But that will be conformity, meaning that you have relinquished your authenticity, your authority, and surrender to the enemy. And as a child of God, every person that you surrender to or relinquish your power to becomes your God. That is an idol. Because when you surrender your authority, your identity, you have to be conformed. And mostly, this happens to people who are people pleasers, who are desperate to fit in or be accepted. And they always do anything for people to say, good job, we like you, you're my kind of person. And that is not the best thing you could do as a human being, because the danger of longing to be accepted can make one lose their own soul and their own identity, because there's wrong in numbers. God doesn't want us to be stupid or foolish followers. Every person that is a leader or an influential in any organization serve as a principality of that place. Therefore, if they are good people, they establish good, godly principles. And if they are not good people, their hearts are sick. So they're going to establish evil principles. And if you go into those evil principles and everybody is aligned with evil principles, you will have to do the same in order to be accepted. Now you are conformed and you have to fall into a position or a place where they desire you to be a class claim. That's wrong. And that's not what God has created us or created you for. He created you to thrive and be your true self. Be positive, serve Him, do your assignment here on earth, and live a life of abundance and prosperity. And the Bible tells us in Proverbs 22:1 that a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, and favor is better than silver and gold. And the Bible also says in Psalms 1:41, blessed is the man who walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor stands in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. He chooses God, the kingdom, its righteousness, and everything in it. God wants us to be authentic self. He wants us to walk into our own power and authority. He wants us to be original beings. He has created us. He wants us to be original beings that he has created us to be able to discern and see things the way they are. Because whenever you are up close, you start dealing with nearsightedness. You need to stop trying to fit in. You need to be delivered from spirit of rejection, so that when you walk everywhere you walk into, whether it's a church, whether it's a workplace, whether it's a function or whatever it is, as long as you are doing right, it's okay. You have to know that it's okay to be unique. If you're walking into a workplace, you have to know that as long as I'm doing the good job and I'm following rules and regulations and I'm respectful, it's okay. It's okay even if I don't fit in, because you are supposed to be who God has designed you to be, because God has created you on purpose, unique the way you are, because there's only one of you in this world. So that's why God wants us to keep our authenticity, so we can remain original beings that he has created, so we can flourish, so that people can see that it's okay to be different. It's okay with our uniqueness. It's okay to serve God in our different ways, because God has created you unique in his own image and perfect. Because there's only one of you, because your authenticity makes you who you are. Like, for example, there's only one Chandra, which is me. And my authenticity makes me who I am, because God has created me for his assignment, which is unique, and it's only meant for me. But imagine if this world be all the same. That's not God. God is a God of flavors, of difference. And he always does that on purpose, and he doesn't make a mistake. That's why he wants us to be original beings that he's created us to be. Know when it's wrong, know wrong from right. Stay original and true to ourselves, so we can fulfill our destiny and fulfill our assignment here on earth, because he knew why he brought us here. Because we are his work. We're his workshop. We're the products of God's hands. So, children of God, I'm here to tell you, stay true to yourself. Be authentic self and stay original, and you see wonders in your life. And God will always surprise you with the good things that he has planned for your life, and he will bless you beyond measures, because he loves you so much. You are his thing. He loves you. He created you that way so that you can be your true self. Show off with his creation, because we are all unique and beautiful in his own image. So I hope you've been blessed by this message, and if you have, please like and share, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching. God bless you.